One of my big pet peeves about over and under shotguns, particularly cheap over and under shotguns, is barrel regulation. You really don't know what the barrel regulation is, unfortunately, with most brands, until you buy the darn gun. And then the barrels shoot to the same place or they don't. Well, this is my Fabarm Elos 2 Elite. I have a 5/10 choke. Roughly, the Fabarm chokes are 4 thousandths per designated number. So 0/10 would be cylinder. 2/10, 8 thousandths. The lower barrel, 5/10s, 20 thousandths. In the upper barrel, I have a 7. So that would be roughly 28 thousandths. So, with good barrel regulation, here just 20 yards, even though it is a little bit breezy today, the second shot from the tighter barrel should essentially throw that pattern inside the first shot. So we'll see how the Fabarm does. Alright, that was the 5/10. Second shot is the upper barrel. So there you can see, Fabarm and Caesar Greeny for that matter, they're known for having excellent, outstandingly good barrel regulation. And this gun is no exception. You're not going to miss anything because your barrels don't shoot to the same spot. Fabarm has really good ejection as well. So what can you expect with your own gun? It's really hard to say. Fabarm and Caesar Greeny, both excellent barrel regulations, so they generally shoot within about 2 inches barrel to barrel. I mean, this thing is just right on. One of the worst, probably the worst of the major brands is Beretta, because your barrels can shoot 8 inches apart, center of the pattern being 8 inches apart out of each barrel, and Beretta has a long track record of saying, well, that's too bad, so sad, that's within our tolerances. I'm not suggesting that all Beretta 686, 687 models have poor barrel regulation, but a substantial number of them do. And if you're one of the unfortunate folks that has one, Beretta just says, well, it's within our tolerances. So I have to think that sometimes they just make up the tolerances as they go along. It's just goofy. Popular brand, of course, is Browning. The Morocco Browning over and unders. And those are generally pretty good. Whether it's a Satori 725, or even a Synergy, you can expect each barrel to shoot within, say, 4 inches. Some are even better than that. But 4 inches is about right. If you have a Browning that's 7, 8 inches or even worse, horribly bad barrel regulation, I don't speak for Browning, but generally speaking, they'll take care of it. They'll replace the gun or replace the barrel set. And there's no way with a mass-produced gun that you can unsolder a barrel or anything. If you have a bad barrel set, it's a bad barrel set. Some people go to the expense of eccentric chokes to try to move patterns, but eccentric chokes are very limited in what they can do, and many shotguns, particularly Turkish over and unders, are just so bad that an eccentric choke isn't going to isn't going to do it. It's just not going to pull the strike points together. So it can be a substantial investment, and it can also be a beautiful lifetime gun, but it's something that you really need to check out before you drop substantial money on it over and under. It's like, what is the barrel regulation, and if your gun isn't up to snuff, what are they going to do about it? Better ask that before than after you buy.